Hey everybody. Welcome.
Go ahead. Get your oh, she's snorting over here. Welcome back to another Halloweeny reaction. If you don't know who we are, the crazy one in the pink is Danny, and the non-crazy one in the black is Dawn. I'm Dawn. I'm talking in third person for some reason. Okay, I'm Dawn. Can you believe? I have to repeat that. Can you believe we only have two more? This is the second to the last movie in our October Halloween movies.
No.
What have you been drinking, or she been drinking over here? She be drinking some beer, some root beer.
Okay.
I'm talking about eye bags. I can't believe it. I mean, it's gone fast. We've had some great movies this month. Our last movie of the Halloweeny season will be coming out exactly on Halloween. So, but tonight we are going to be watching what?
The Birds. The Birds.
From what year?
1963.
Another Hitchcock classic. Well, I'm sure it's about birds, hence the title. That's all I know.
I was thinking about it. I know the actress.
Okay.
I know she's a school teacher, I think.
What's her name, actress?
Tippi Hedren.
How do you know her?
Because I watched a movie where they were making the birds.
Oh, okay.
It was the birds. It was about how it was like how they made the birds, but it was them. It was when celebrities played other famous people.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it was Alfred Hitchcock making the birds.
Okay.
But it didn't really give a lot away.
That's good.
So
well, when
wait, I wasn't done. And it has,
if you pause, I start talking. Go on.
and it has evil birds.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Well, I have some bad luck. If you guys were watched our intro or outro, wherever I put it, from the claw, I'm not afraid of birds. The birds don't like me. I've been pooped on several times by birds. So, evil birds. I wonder if they they poop evil. They're twice as evil. I don't know. There's something about birds. There's some intersections we have over here in our city where there's like 8,000 birds that sit on that intersection. And when you're sitting there in your car at the light, it doesn't look a little intimidating. Girl, you need to do something about that eye
Don't look
bag.
at them. Focus.
Are you that tired?
Eyes on the prize.
You're itchy.
Focus.
What's the prize? Is there
This-
money at the end of this?
Eyes on the prize.
Eyes on the
homie.
prize. Okay, homie's got it. Okay. Anyway, that's all. Yeah, I don't know why. So birds, not afraid of them, but there was a story about being pooped on by birds. Check that reaction out, and you'll know more about it if you want to or you really care.
Yeah.
So before we jump into it, let's give a huge shout out to our wonderful, amazing, cool kids, the patrons. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We love you all very, 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 very much. And if you too want to be part of the Cool Kids Conga line, the link is in the description. As of November, we're going to have some exclusive content for certain tiers in our patrons. So that'll definitely be worth a check out. And we, again, look at y'all, still got the headband on, which means I have not colored this freaking hair in like 2 months, month and a half. I don't know. Driving me crazy. But until we get to our baby goal of 1,000, I said I wouldn't, and I keep my word on that. So we are almost there.
23 more people need to subscribe.
And we just got a few subscribers today, so thank you all. Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate you. So should we just jump into this one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, right set. Here we go. Enjoy. Books? Jessica Tandy.
Have you ever seen so many gulls? What do you suppose it is?
Well, there must be a storm at sea that can drive them inland.
I said, I wonder if you could help me.
Yes, what is it you're looking for, sir?
Lovebird.
Lovebird, sir?
For my sister for her birthday, you see, and as she's only going to be 11, I I wouldn't want a pair of birds that were too demonstrative.
She doesn't even know what she's doing.
There we are.
Oh,
Look
there.
at the way he grabbed the bird.
I know you.
How?
We met in court.
We never met in court or any place
That's
else.
true. I'll rephrase it. I saw you in court. A plate glass window. I just thought you might like to know what it's like to be on the other end of a gag. What do you think of that? Good day, Miss Stanley.
Okay.
Story would be so loud.
And that's what I was thinking too.
Hello, Charlie. Melanie. I want you to do a favor for me. Would you call the Department of Motor Vehicles for me? Find out who owns this license plate. WJH003.
Just gonna be a little mischievous.
Yeah.
They're cute little birds, though.
He's not home.
Oh, that's all right.
He won't be back until Monday. I mean, if those birds are for him.
Monday.
Yes.
Well, where did he go?
Bodega Bay.
A named Mitchell Brenner.
Yeah,
Do you know him?
yeah.
Where does he live?
Right here, Bodega Bay.
Oh, yes, I know, but where?
Where I'm pointing,
Yes.
see them two big trees across there?
You mean on the other side of the bay? Yes.
And the White House?
Yes.
That's where the Brenners live.
So many questions, it seems a little suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Haywood?
Yes.
I'm Melanie Daniels. I'm sorry to bother you, but
Yes.
well, the man at the post office sent me. He said you could tell me the name of the little Brenner girl.
Kathy? Kathy Brenner.
He seemed sure it was either Alice or Lois.
Which is why the mail never gets delivered to the right place in this town.
She gets stuck in the middle.
That'd be kind of funny, actually. It's like, what now?
Why does she want to sneak up on him? I don't get it.
He's a serial killer.
Oh my god, he could be. Well, that's why are you just going into the house like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's a little odd. I don't understand.
It was like Holmes, you imagine he's just standing right outside the door.
Seriously. Imagine she falls in the water.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Ah, not taking a start.
Little feud.
Yeah. He's gonna meet him on. He's gonna meet her on the other side. God, look at him go. He wants to beat her there. Ah!
That's the girl.
They just got a little feud going on.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like malicious.
What happened?
Oh, Dee. Young lady cut herself.
Shall I call a doctor?
Oh, I don't think it's that serious. Oh, you mean you came all this way to bring me those birds?
To bring your sister those birds. She said it was her birthday. Besides, I was coming up anyway. To see a friend of mine, Annie Hayworth, the school teacher.
Annie Hayworth.
Ah.
Small world.
Now, why would I want to see you old people?
I don't know. She must have gone to a lot of trouble to find out who I was and where I lived.
Oh, it was no trouble at all.
I thought I saw your car. What are you doing in town?
I had to acknowledge a delivery. Miss Daniels brought us some birds from San Francisco.
Oh.
For Kathy, for her birthday.
Why does the mother have such a weird look on her face?
So we couldn't let you get away without thanking you in some small way? And you hadn't met Kathy. What time is dinner, Mother?
7 o'clock, the same as usual.
I'll pick you up. Where are you staying?
With Annie, of course. Annie may have made other plans. I'll have to see. Besides, I can find my own way.
You sure now you won't hire a boat or anything?
I'm sure.
Why is she
She's looking at her very like,
weird? Like, I still think there's something up with this lady.
Do you suppose I could have the room for just a single night? I would appreciate it. I've tried everywhere in town. They're all full.
Well, all right.
Oh my god.
that is a lot of birds.
Yeah.
Oh, they're beautiful. They're just what I wanted.
He had a call from John Fawcett a while ago. His chickens won't eat either. He sold Mr. Fawcett a different brand.
Are you coming to my party tomorrow?
I don't think so. I have to get back to San Francisco.
She's very rich, isn't she?
Yeah, I suppose so. The father's part owner of one of the big newspapers in San Francisco.
She's always mentioned in the columns, Mitch. On my business.
That's why she was
when you
looking
get
at her
a girl
funny
like
because
that
of all the
going-
gossip columns or whatever.
Yes?
I think I can handle Melanie Daniels by myself.
Well, in San Francisco 5 days a week with a lot of time on my hands. I'd like to see you. Maybe we could go swimming or something. Mother tells me you like to swim.
Does Mother know what I like to do?
I guess we read the same gossip column.
Where are you from originally, Annie?
San Francisco.
How did you happen to come up here?
Oh, a friend invited me up for a weekend a long time ago. Look, I see no reason for being coy about this. It was Mitch Brenner. I guess you knew that anyway.
Who is it?
Is it a bird?
Look.
The hell?
You.
Poor thing. Probably
Poor
lost his
bird.
way in the dark.
But it isn't dark, Annie.
Oh shit!
Oh
damn! Oh my god! Dive bombing the kids.
Oh my god, there's more! Oh, he grabbed the kid! Oh my god!
Oh no! What the heck? Did they just fly off?
Have they gone, Mitch?
I think so.
Is anyone hurt?
Well, Jenny got a scratch down her cheek, but it's nothing.
That makes 3 times.
Hi.
They're following her?
Do you have to go back to Annie's?
That's what I was like, did she bring this weird, like...
Yeah.
I'd feel a lot better.
Mitch?
Hey, bird. Oh my god.
Oh my god. What the hell? Is it something with the lovebirds?
For her?
Oh, they're
Oh,
really going
mama.
after mama.
He just starts smacking him with the...
What else? I mean, what else can you do?
Oh my god.
You can get to the sides, though. Yeah, cover the sides over.
That's a sparrow, all right.
We know what it is, Al. Wouldn't have been that much light going up the chimney.
Because sometimes birds are attracted by light, you know.
Why is she keep
Maybe you ought to
watching
put
her?
some screen on top of your chimney.
Why is he just blowing it off?
Hello?
The birds were in there, too. Oh my god.
Yeah, I would get the hell out of there too.
What is it, dear? What's the matter?
Well, tell somebody. Is somebody bad in this situation? I can't figure it. Well, it's the birds, right? But
Face. And they have such big windows at school. All the windows are broken in Dan's bedroom. All the windows.
Try not to think about that.
It's terrible how you depend on someone else for strength, and then suddenly all the strength is gone and you're alone.
The children, he really understood them. He had the knack of entering into their world, of becoming part of them. That's a very rare talent.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I could be like that. I feel safer with him here.
oh,
I feel as if I don't understand you at all, and I want so much to understand.
Why, Mrs. Brenner?
Because my son seems to be very fond of you.
Uh-oh.
oh god.
What if the bird pulls a cigarette out of her hand?
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Oh, I'd be turning around, sweetheart. It's got to be something with her.
Because it's basically implied like this didn't happen before she showed up.
Yeah. Look the other way.
Do you need the bird to like smack the thing out of your hand for you to see it? They just keep coming. Uh-oh. Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Oh my god, there's so many birds.
All right, children, now please put your songbooks away and stand up alongside the desk. Go out and possess the
She's got to be the bad omen of it.
We've got to get the children out of here.
With the exception of the old guy.
you who live nearby to go directly.
All this only happened when she goes somewhere. That's a shitload of birds.
They weren't supposed to make any noise, but how can you not run?
Mm-hmm.
Those fuckers are coming at you. Oh, shit.
Oh, just like the thought of like their nails.
God lord, and then they're pecking at you with their beaks. But your eyes peeled! Well, it's hard to do that when you're running, right? But shield them
At least
somehow.
go like this. Like,
Yes.
oh my god.
Some are already traumatized
no.
at that birthday party. Oh, little lady. Oh, honey, your eyes! Baby girl.
Yeah, I would book it.
But they can get through the window, remember?
But at least if you're going faster than none.
Oh yeah, that's true. But then back.
Oh god, her face.
So
But
what-
why do they fly away all of a sudden?
Yes.
Is then a lot of them are ending up dead. Like the one seagull that just went.
Help you, Mrs. Bundy?
I need some change, Mr. Carter.
Crows, I think. Well, I don't know, Daddy. Is there a difference between crows and blackbirds?
There is very definitely a difference, miss.
Thank you.
I said there was an attack on the school.
Impossible. I hardly think a few birds are going to bring about the end of the world.
These weren't a few birds.
I didn't know there were many crows in Bodega Bay this time of year.
The crow is a permanent resident throughout its range.
What were the crows after at the school?
What do you think they were after, Miss...
Daniels. I think they were after the children.
For what purpose?
Captain should have shot at them.
What?
Goats are scavengers anyway, most birds are. Get yourselves guns and wipe them off the face of the earth.
That would hardly be possible.
It would be scary. I understand, I guess, where she's coming from.
and windows.
Maybe you can follow me.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Haven't finished my drink yet.
A burglar broke in, killed him.
How do you explain the dead birds all over the floor?
Well, Santa Rosa police figured they got in after the old man was killed.
The end of the world.
Just got sticking with his story.
Oh my god.
Towards the lights.
We don't have any fog this time of year.
Make our own
What's
fog. How do you
going on,
figure
Melanie?
You smoke pots the way the army uses.
Uh-oh.
Look!
Oh my god.
They're attacking again. Well, Melanie, you stay in here.
It's gonna get in there. It's gonna explode. Dude, with your cigarette.
Oh,
Oh
well.
my god. Close the window.
Oh my god.
Why are they going outside? You're a dummy.
I think she thought she could make a run for it.
Baby horses. We're gonna tip your focus over.
Oh no.
Oh my god. They know exactly where the people are, and they're just like, I don't understand. I didn't think it was part of my fear, but I swear to God, now this is going to be added to one of my fears.
Birds in general.
Yeah.
Who are you? What are you?
I thought he said it.
You're evil!
Oh.
And what causes them just to fly off?
That's what I'm saying. Like they just disappear and then.
When...
Uh-oh.
Crows again.
And then they left.
Oh my god, that's a lot of shit birds.
Oh my god.
It's like as long as you don't freak out.
Annie's dead.
Oh my god.
Kathy!
Her eyes are gone too.
Where's Kathy?
Oh my god. That baby girl has been through it.
Oh god, please don't throw anything at him.
Oh,
Mitch, don't!
it's gonna provoke him.
Oh, don't leave her there, Mitch.
Lady, they're right. Is she the evil one? Unintentionally?
I don't know.
Those mofos. The hell are they waiting for?
Then you start the car.
But they can rip right through that. It's not a hard top.
All at once, she pushed me inside, and they covered her. Annie, she pushed me inside.
God. But for how long are you going to be stuck in there?
That's the scary part. It's like just waiting until.
Yeah. Until when?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
That's so weird.
Try your father again?
No, I tried a little while ago. The phone's dead.
You've got power, haven't
Yes. Where are they heading?
you? Somewhere inland.
Okay, so are they going to another town and coming back? This is so weird. I know I keep saying it's so weird, but it's so weird. Oh, Mitch.
Mitch. Oh, okay. What are we doing, Mitch?
How do you know when it's good to go outside? Or
And
Why are they picking like certain homes to go to? That's just so damn frightening. Oh my god, oh my god, no! Oh my god.
They're ruthless, dude. Look at them.
Look at the fuckers.
Mitch, please don't die. Oh my god.
Oh, he's trying to shut something.
Oh my god.
Why? Oh my god! Seems like there's like millions. Right. Oh god, I'd be having a panic attack, a heart attack, and
I would be shitting myself.
yeah.
Oh my god, dude, the door. Mitch, the door!
Oh my god, Mitch. Mitch! Oh my god. I can't even look at Mitch. Oh no.
Oh my god, dude, look at the birds! Where do you go at that point? Like, if they're gonna break in the house.
There's nowhere to go. It's right above his head. Oh my god! Ah! Otherwise, why would we get that angle? What the hell, man?
Dude, these fucking birds.
That bitch had me on the end of my edge of my seat.
Oh god, I would not be falling asleep. I heard some wings flapping.
Is it the lovebirds?
Mitch, get up.
Oh my god, I don't even want to.
Oh my god, they cut a hole through the roof. Oh my god.
Dumb bitch!
They cut a fucking hole through the roof.
Ow, mother trucker. Baby, cover your eyes.
Melanie? Melanie?
You're letting him in the house, man. Mitch, you let the birds in the house. I mean, they're already in the house. Yeah.
No. No. We've got to get her to a hospital.
Can't, Mitch. There's no place we can go.
To San Francisco.
We'd never make it.
We have to try. We'll go by way of Bay Hill Road, then we don't have to go through town. We can't stay here. She needs help.
Yeah, it's like they attacked her, so like, are they gonna chill for a while?
Oh my god.
my.
Look at them. They're just moving out of the way. Like, they just choose when they want to
attack.
Look at all those birds. Look, they're just gently moving out of the way like a bird should.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to open it. Hey, excuse me.
Fuck off, little bird. And how do you get the rest of them safely? I'm scared for him.
The bird attacks have subsided for the time being. Bodega Bay seems to be the center, though there are reports of minor attacks on Sebastopol and a few on Santa Rosa.
Because he has to get them in the car.
See, look, they're all just moving out of the
That's
way.
what he's doing, like bird should.
Excuse me.
Fuck off.
Bird.
Did you hear anything on the radio?
It's all right. Come on.
Are you gonna tell him about the fuckload of birds that are outside?
Bro.
That poor lady.
No.
Kathy, get the fuck moving, lady. Where are you?
Can I bring the lovebirds, Mitch?
No.
They haven't harmed anyone.
No. Oh my god, don't bring the fucking birds. You don't know what these birds, dude.
Like, because she never said she didn't have a mom. Are they gonna follow? The car just got him in an uproar, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That was so intense. There we go. Okay, wowzers. Like you said, it left it open-ended. Did they make it out of the town? We're assuming.
They did, yeah.
But what was the cause of it? Why was that town getting all the birds? I know the one lady with the kids in the restaurant was accusing Melanie. It all started when you got here. But I don't think it was her. She wouldn't have got pecked like she did. Maybe something to do with those lovebirds?
I don't know. It never really explained it. It was just like war from the birds.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just the birds weren't happy and they just
descended upon that town for some reason. It started out a little slow for me, slow paced, and I thought, oh my gosh, is this how it's going to sort of be? But once the birds,
I think it was just kind of like setting it up, and then
yes,
we got sped up like real fast.
Yeah. Once she was coming back in the boat and she got pecked in the head.
It was kind of funny.
And then it started a chain. Well, then the birthday party, and then it started a chain of events, right? Then it really picked up, and it was like I want to say the last 10, 15 minutes.
The ending was so fucking good.
Yes,
it was really good.
It was intense, and I was like, when she went in the attic, I'm like, I knew it wasn't going to be something like terrible. I just knew probably the birds. But that was insane with the way they just came at her.
Between this one and Psycho, this one scared me more than Psycho.
Yes. Well,
Psycho was good, but this one scared me because I feel like it's just like the thought of like all these birds just descending on you, and then it just basically they just beat you to death with their beaks.
Yeah, because they're coming from all directions. So once they all get in their little flocks and ascend upon one, like if there's multiple people, they're going like they're spreading out. But if it's just one person, like you really don't have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But besides their claws being sharp and then their beaks, and then you're trying to look and then you're trying to cover your eyes because you don't want to peck your. Oh my god!
Like the one guy.
Yes, that poor man. And then Annie.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't show her eyes, but you knew what happened, right? Because he covered her up. But man, that was like...
That movie's so good.
That was, a little... I mean, not like terrifying, but just...
It was just the thought, the thought of birds just being like... Because it's scary, because it's like, okay, all these flocks of birds are just like ascending.
Yeah.
Upon you and like other people.
Yeah.
Just out for blood.
Yes.
But then it's also thinking like scary, the wait between how long are the birds just going to sit there.
Right. Well, and then they were like pecking through the wood, and then the
glass,
like everything, just like balls to the walls, just coming for them.
They were like just birds on crack, dude.
They were. No, I literally had this pillow up to my face, as you all saw, because I was just like, oh my god, was it 15? You think longer? 15 minutes maybe?
It was like last 30 minutes.
Last 30 minutes? Yeah, it was super intense.
I was like, oh my god, Mitch, no, please.
And I thought, how is he
thought he was gonna croak, dude. Him and Melanie, I thought they were gunners.
Yes.
Or the whole house, actually.
Well, I thought she was gonna go because she was in the attic.
Then I got confused because I thought Mitch was letting the birds in the house. So I was like, oh my god, everybody in this house is a goner.
Oh my god. No, I think it started, it was after the birthday party, and then when they started coming through the fireplace, right?
It was a fireplace, and then it was the school.
Then the school.
And then it was the diner.
And then after the explosion,
it was just chaos.
And then I thought, how is he going to get the car out of there when they're literally surrounded by
like
thousands.
The birds were just waiting, dude. They were just sitting there.
But the weird thing was, they would attack,
and then they would just wait and chill.
And like you said, they would just do what birds do. They just move out of the way. And
with the occasion just peck, but they wouldn't like attack you.
No.
But that's the scariest part too, is just the wait, because they would just sit there. And then you have to be quiet and...
Yes. And when are they going to come again?
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like when the car took off, they were getting stirred up, but it could have just been by the noise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then I was like cussing out Nancy or Kathy. Get a move on. But I understand she wanted Mitch to take her to the car, but I thought, oh God, Melanie's going to start screaming when she goes outside to see these birds. Like, no.
They were like, shh.
So we're assuming, but I don't really know. I mean, I know the lovebirds were supposed to be a pet, but was it something she brought with her? Was it something or is it just some weird thing where the birds, like you said, just ascended upon
like
certain towns?
Like they were saying, like the war of the birds.
Yeah. I think when it first initially started, I would have been about like the majority. I'd have got him a car.
But then it was
I would
like
have gone to San Francisco.
But then it was also like cities in San Francisco. They were attacking him too.
Yeah, so you really couldn't escape.
Because remember, the guy was like, I don't know if it was like the one town or one city they mentioned, where the guy was like, yeah, there was like birds and like fog or whatever, and they were hitting buildings, and then they just took off.
That's right. But I guess because it's a bigger city, it's not going to be so like isolated. Like this was small.
No,
so
I know, but it's like they're still picking through glass. And it's a big city.
So where? I mean, you would have to go. Yeah, I mean, where would you go?
I don't know.
What the hell would you do?
Because they're picking through wood, glass.
And then you cover your windows, but they're getting through
the glass.
it. So they're coming. They pecked a hole in the attic. My God, man! They were just waiting. They were just waiting to come bombard. What was the point? What was the point of them just coming down and killing?
They were just evil birds, I guess.
Yeah.
I do like the foreshadowing of when the birds came to the fireplace and her glass broke, and then the old guy. That's how they know she knew that the birds were in the house
because of the teacups.
The teacups broke in his house.
That's what I thought was weird. And then Melanie kept watching her with those teacups, and I thought, why is she watching her like that?
I like the foreshadowing of that. Like
that was pretty cool. Yeah, she knew immediately, and then she looked, and then it was like, well, he's dead, right?
Mm.
Yeah, that was good. Was there any? I'm trying to think. Was there any other foreshadowing? But what I do like, while we're kind of pondering that, is because Annie was like, oh, what was his mom's name? Forgot her name. But how she just didn't really want to be alone after the dad died, so she didn't really like any of like the girlfriends, right, or whatever. And then and she was very standoffish when they first met. Maybe that's why Melanie was watching her.
The foreshadowing of Melanie and the mom, and then at the end,
yes,
they had each other because Melanie didn't have a mom from going from 11 years old to that, and then the mom wasn't alone.
Well, that's what I was getting to also, and I was like, there's the Kiki. He showed up at the end, and how she was so standoffish, but then after the mom went through that tragedy of finding the guy, and they sort of had that like moment, and then at the end, in the car where Melanie's basically like, now I got a mom. And like, you're another daughter to me, so, that was very sweet. Was nice. That was a very sweet moment there. Yeah. And I understand in a way, where the mom's coming from, because that day and age especially, the men took care a lot of the women. So when the men died, it's like the woman either had to learn real quick, be independent, or you relied on your son or another male. So I understand where she was kind of like,
I don't want to be alone.
Felt like, what am I going to do now? Like she said, right? I don't want to be alone. So I get it. But the thing is, she wasn't cruel. She was never cruel to to her. It's just she was just kind of like, I was gonna say, what I really like about this movie, we were saying it takes place in a smaller town. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Midnight Mass, where something horrible happens. I really like that setting. Yes. It's smaller and there's something tragic happening. Yes. But then it's also like, the background made it especially look like eerie, because it was like, like this the sky. I thought the same thing when we were watching parts. I'm like, oh my God, it's like Midnight Mass all over again. Yeah. Well, I mean, different, obviously, but I thought the same. I know it was a very like sinister, like overall feeling, right? This was really good. This one, I started off. I'm not gonna lie to you. When this movie started, I was thinking in my head, what am I gonna give it? And because it was sort of slow going, I was only going to give it a 1.5 just because of the slow start.
This was a 2 for me.
And if it didn't pick up, it was going to stay that. But it picked up. It kicked ass. It was scary, suspenseful, intense. So it gets 2 thumbs up.
I think I was watching that movie I told you. Well, not the same movie, but another one about Hitchcock, right? Yeah. This is when he was making the birds, right? I mentioned this. It didn't really give too much away. I remember the attic saying that, right? Yeah. But I also remember reading something about to be not really a fun fact, but the attic scene, I don't know if it was day 1, day 2, or whatever, suddenly they were like, when you're getting attacked by birds, it's gonna be real birds.
What?
And she didn't work with him. I don't know if she did one more movie and then didn't work with him, or she didn't work with him after this.
Because he didn't tell her.
And nobody told her until she showed up.
And some directors do that. They won't tell you stuff like that, so they want your real reaction. So all those birds coming at her were real?
Yes.
Were they really scratching her?
I think she got hurt. I mean, she was okay, like, going forward in life, but...
Jim, and how do you just say cut and the birds are done?
Well, they had bird people, but it's like...
Well, I think they probably had... I don't think there were that many birds attacking.
There wasn't that many birds.
There was probably several, and they made it look like there was more.
They had bird trainers, but it was like, oh my god, real birds?
Yes. Frightening. No, I don't blame her. I don't think a director should ever do that. Just surprise. Today you're going to be working with birds. You're going to work with lions, like, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? We're going to torture you and scare you for a real reaction today.
We're going to waterboard you today.
No, I mean,
God.
That's not right. That's not right. I wouldn't have worked with that guy ever again.
I don't know if she did one movie and then she never worked with him again, or it was after this. I don't remember.
But she did a fantastic job. Her and whoever played...
The whole cast did good.
Oh, they did. I mean, of Jessica Tandy.
I remember, I figured that was her. Because she sounded the same in Honky Tonk Freeway, just older.
Just older. And Suzanne Boucher, what's her name again? I knew the face looked familiar, and I was trying to place it, and I've seen her and stuff. Can't think off the top of my head. I think it was TV, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I will search it up when we're done with this. And then, of course, the one that played
Mitch.
They all just A+, man. They just...
That was so scary, though, when the guy got blown up. Well, not really blown up, but he started on fire and just died.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to tell him.
Well, I know, but that's, like, terrifying. Like, the whole thing is just, like, going to shit.
And then it set off, though, and then bam, 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 bam. All because that one guy got, like, knocked over. Yeah.
Knocked over, and then the gas leaked, and then the guy lit a cigarette and dropped it.
I quite doubt there were, like, 8 million birds. They just they just multiplied it.
Well, obviously, a lot of them were birds on strings. Well, like...
Yeah.
Oh my god, the attic scene, having people just say, like, okay, birds are going to attack you today.
Oh my god.
Sweet mother of God.
Because even though they're animal trainers and they call them back and they're supposed to come back, they still have claws. They still have beaks.
Mm-hmm.
You know? God, that would have been frightening. Well, okay, she gets... this movie gets 2 thumbs up and 2 toes up just because she had to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, she was amazing. So, I don't know. Open-ended ending, you know, I guess he's just leaving this one to our imagination of, you know... Well, I guess, you know, they survived. I don't think there's a bird.
Was this a book before this?
There's not a Birds 2, is there?
No.
You just never know.
There's a Birdemic. That's not the same thing. That one's shit.
No, that one's shitty. Anything else you want to add on this one? Well, we don't know, but that one's coming up in our Terrible Movie Tuesday. God, another bird movie. Holy crap. Huh?
It was a good movie.
It was a fantastic movie.
Stop.
What is he getting on?
Water.
Oh, that's right. Fantastic movie. I don't know if we have any other Hitchcocks coming down the pipeline for right now, but
I think we had one in the list. Not on the schedule, on the list. Another one.
Oh, we've got more on the list. We just don't have any scheduled out right now.
Yeah.
But I'm all for watching. I love his movies.
They're really good.
Super, super good. And nothing else? Okay. Like we said in the beginning, hit the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Like, subscribe, comment, throw all your fun facts because Danny had the not so fun fact about Tippi Hedren and not being told about the birds. Anything else you have? Throw those fun facts in there, man. We enjoy reading them. They're so interesting. So I'm gonna search up a little bit after this, but and you know, if you haven't subscribed and you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe, please. And I think with that, we are gonna wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in your part of the world. As always, be kind. The next reaction you see will be on Halloween, and this one might might have me pissing my pants. But anyway, see you at the next reaction.
I almost pissed my pants during this one.